Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Ree. Today I wanna talk about my personal experience about going gluten-free. So I want to make this video short. I'm not a doctor. I just talk about my personal experience, okay? So why did I go gluten-free? The first time I went gluten-free for about a year, a non-medical practitioner recommended me to leave out wheat and milk out of my diet. And I tried this and I felt really good with it. I had a lot more energy than before. But then after a year I kind of got lazy and I started to consume milk and wheat products again. So, and this time I also didn't do really a straight gluten-free diet because I didn't know in which products there is gluten, because it's not only in rolls and bread, there's a lot other stuff which contains gluten. So point two is, did I do tests? Well, I did do some tests and it was like 2 tests were negative, among them a blood test and one other test, I don't know what it's called, it's something with the stomach, and this test was positive. So, but I personally think about tests that all these tests are not 100% accurate, and even if all the tests are negative, you still can have a lot of benefits if you go gluten-free. This is my opinion. And also some doctors say you are only gluten intolerant if you have diarrhea. Well, I did not have diarrhea. Okay, so yeah. What are my physical benefits of going gluten-free? When I started the real straight gluten-free diet, I felt the effects and the benefits, I think, already after a week. And after 2 weeks, it was really like, oh my god, this is like heaven, really. And among the physical benefits, there is one very important point is that I did suffer from a real severe thyroiditis before, and after I recovered, I still had pain and problems all the time. Sometimes more, sometimes less. And when I started the gluten-free diet, those problems completely vanished. So it's good for thyroid problems. And yes, although I didn't have any diarrhea stuff, I did have digestion problems like bloating and pain in my stomach, and especially I had problems with acid reflux and stomach inflammation, and this completely vanished too. And what else? Yes, and altogether, while I was on a gluten diet, while I ate gluten, I felt all the time like I was, like my body was totally acid, and I had to drink a lot of water. Yeah, like I needed the water to clean my body. And when I went gluten-free, I didn't have this urge to drink water all the time. I just felt nice all day long. So, and one of the other great physical benefits which I experienced was weight loss. Although I did lose only 4 pounds, which sounds not really great. But I was already skinny at this time, and 4 pounds was quite enough for me. And also I think with the gluten-free diet my weight is way more stable, because before when I did eat all those rolls and cakes and all this stuff, my weight was always like going high, sometimes up to 100 pounds, and then it dropped and then went high again, and with the gluten-free diet it's really more stable. So now I come to the psychological effects, and I think these are even more important for me. So first, there was a lot of fatigue I suffered before, and this fatigue also completely vanished. I feel like I have a lot more energy, I can concentrate more well, and yeah, it's really cool. And also with the fatigue, my listlessness vanished. It was really like I had no urge to do sometimes anything, and I didn't want to work and stuff like that. And now I'm way more active, and this is really a great benefit. And another thing is I feel more emotional stable now. I'm not so easily emotionally hurt. This is very important for me. And another thing is I'm a very shy person, and I even suffer from social anxiety. Sometimes more, sometimes less. And when I went on the gluten-free diet, it was like the social anxiety, sorry, and the shyness did kind of fade to a certain extent. I'm still shy and anxious, but it's not so bad like before. And this was also a great improvement for me personally. So, and I'm less moody. I'm more calm and balanced. And yes, now comes a very important psychological benefit. I did suffer from depression, which was not so bad, but it was like really every day I felt like life is so exhausting. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that, and I felt like life is more. Yeah, you gotta stick it out. Yeah, and now it's more like I feel free. I feel happy throughout the day. Sometimes okay, sometimes you're sad if something happens. Yeah, but it is really like if your mood was, or if my mood was before on a scale from 1 to 10, and 10 is top, it was like always 3 and 4. Okay, so not really good. And now it's like, let's say 8 and 9. Yeah, so this depression really and I think it was depression, yeah, it vanished completely. And one last fact from the psychological benefits is I can fall asleep way faster, way better, and my sleep is better. It was like before it took me up to 2 hours to fall asleep, which is really annoying and exhausting. And now it's like I go to bed and I think about this and that, and after half an hour I'm asleep. Very good.